It's too early for this. What's up, guys? I'm Andrew.
And I'm Caroline.
And you're watching the Snooze.
Broadcast for the student, by the student.
Let's start it off with some Snooze news. The Eagles football players are planning to boycott the White House, as they would be honored as Super Bowl champions. 3 players, including Pro Bowl safety Malcolm Jenkins, have already claimed that they won't visit the White House if they are invited after their Super Bowl win. Meanwhile, Philadelphia is going wild. Eagles fans have reportedly scaled the gates of City Hall, burned Christmas trees, flipped cars, and stolen a police horse.
International Olympics Committee denied 13 Russian athletes and 2 coaches entry into the 2018 Winter Olympics. This due to the fact that they had broken doping rules during the 2014 Sochi Winter Olympics. The Court of Arbitration for Sport, or the CAS, has requested that they be cleared of doping, but the International Olympics Committee won't budge.
And now for your local news. The Oxford School Board of Trustees has now approved the calendar for the 2018 and 2019 school year.
The students will be returning on August 6th next school year.
In other news, the Mississippi Blood Services had less than a day's supply left on their shelves recently.
They called for an emergency blood drive on Tuesday due to the holidays and severe weather in the country.
And finally, our principal, Mr. Robertson, will be starting a new position on July 1st. That of the Assistant Superintendent for the school district.
Assistant Principal Chandler Gray will fill Mr. Robertson's position as OHS Principal.
Moving Metaphors was like a workshop type deal, and a bunch of people went in and we just got to know each other, and we combined movement and poetry.
I tried to figure out what would be something that I would want to do if I were in high school, and something, if I didn't have any prior dance knowledge, would be comfortable with doing. So I just try to think rhythmic, I guess, and more musical, that could be used as music for dance and that were easy to translate into dance, into movement.
Well, I think it's a great chance to have fun with literature and have fun with movement. We're going to be combining music and movement with 3 different poems. And when I say different, the styles of the poems are very, very different. It's just going to be an opportunity for students to kind of think differently and think creatively about both poetry and movement. And to think about the meaning that the poets may be meant to convey.
I really had no idea what to expect. Victoria was like, hey, do you want to come volunteer? So I said, yeah, why not? But it turned out really well. We had more people here than I thought we were going to have, which was really cool. And everyone was very open into sharing their ideas, and they weren't afraid to speak out, which is something that's people in high school kind of tend to shy away from.
So we started with a warm-up. We did a name game kind of thing, and we did a movement that matched a way to describe yourself or what you were feeling at the moment. And then we did the kind of main program where we analyzed We Real Cool by Gwendolyn Brooks. And then the last thing we did today was students were given a bunch of poems that they could choose from, and then that they could create their own movement phrases to the words in the poems. And then we had a little show and tell, and everybody kind of showed each other what they were working on.
What's the worst pickup line you've ever heard?
Are you religious? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
We must be at Tennessee because you're the only 10 that I see.
Did it hurt? Did what hurt? When you fell from heaven.
You're hotter than a Bunsen burner set on full power. What's the worst pickup line you've ever heard?
Honey, are you tired? Because you've been running through my mind all night long.
On a scale of 1 to America, how free are you tonight? Are you Wi-Fi? Because I'm feeling a connection.
If you were a booger, I'd pick you first.
Honey, if love made the alphabet, it'd put you and I closer together.
Are you life alert? Because I'm falling for you and I can't go. What's a funny pickup line that you've heard?
Are you an angel? Cause I feel like you just fell from heaven to my heart.
All right, guys, that does it for another episode of The Snooze. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Caroline.
And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.